Jo, hallo meine lieben Freunde, der Busterflex ist zurück mit einem neuen Adventure-Spiel, The Return to Monkey Island. Und ja, das bringt mich sicher dazu, dass ich ebenso Monkey Island 1, 2 und 3 spielen möchte wahrscheinlich, aber wir machen das Ganze umgekehrt und wir nehmen hier der schwere Modus.
Guybrush, come over here, gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on, I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way, you have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Jo, und da sind wir schon im Spiel und für alle, die Monkey Island 2 noch in bester Erinnerung hatten, es geht weiter. Hier können wir mal gucken, weil ich habe das Spiel zweimal durchgespielt und ich weiß nicht, ob ich alles noch auswendig weiß.
Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ah, he's dead to the world.
Ist da was im Fass? Oh, schön. Eine Ratte, die sich's gemütlich gemacht hat. Sehr schön. Hier ist die Scurvy Dog, aber die geben uns ja keine Scurvy Dogs. Hier ist ein Plumpsklo.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
Der im Shop hat garantierten. Also, hier sind unsere To-Do-Liste. Wir müssen Scurvy Dogs kaufen, Schlüssel für das Plumpsklo-Flinten. Hier können wir Chucky fesseln.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Ja, wir gehen Scurvy, wie ihr wisst, ist ja Skorbut. Und ja, das war ja eine berühmt-berüchtigte Krankheit daran, da es zu wenig Vitamine gab auf dem Schiff und die dann eben Skorbut bekommen haben. Da ist ein Schlüssel an diesem Holz.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your arm?
Yes, wow, super.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money.
Wir wollen ja jetzt zum... Ja, wir wollen Scurvy Dogs.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of eight, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of eight is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Ja, genau. Dann müssen wir ihn fragen.
What?
Nee, ist okay. Ich glaube, wir können es einfach mitnehmen.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Natürlich.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Or else. Genau, jetzt haben wir hier ja den Schlüssel bekommen und versuchen ihn hier mal aufzu...
You unlocked it.
Nette Toilette. Sehr schön.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Genau. Richtig. Nehmen wir das mit.
It
Abschluss.
bread.
Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
Ja, unbedingt. Nice. Vielleicht sind da unten noch Münzen.
Gross.
Ja,
Chucky,
unbedingt.
Why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Ugh.
Oh, eine tote Ratte. Ih. So, aber wir haben, was wir wollten. Da er so dicke Brillengläser hat, findet er vielleicht nicht heraus, dass wir ihn betrügen. Geben wir ihm den falschen 50er.
What can we get with this?
Nice.
Tastes like a piece of 8.
What?
Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Nice. Mit vielen Haaren dran. Und der Schlüssel haben wir natürlich nicht zurückgegeben.
I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
So, ja, wir haben das Ganze hier, unsere herumalbern und erkunden, unsere echten Eltern finden. Ja, endlich! Ich glaube, hier können wir weitergehen. Hier in den Park.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Pickelgesicht. Gucken wir uns doch mal die Liste an, die sie uns gegeben haben. Also, den Anker ansehen, Chucky in einem Rennen schlagen, die Enten füttern, etwas Soße zu meinem Scurvy-Dog hinzufügen, Schwerkampf üben, ein 4-blättriges Kleeblatt finden, sich etwas am Wunschbrunnen wünschen und unsere echten Eltern. Also, einige Sachen sind ja sicher einfach. Wir gucken uns mal diesen Anker an.
I can stand on my head without...
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started
Ist schon
making
am
them bigger and
Einschlafen.
bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design
Sie
is
hört
actually less
definitiv
effective
nicht
than
auf.
the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But
Ups.
the old on a modern anchor, that's to prevent the little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down.
Hört sie auch mal
For the
auf?
same reason. Most anchors, about 30, all kinds of people. But the word anchor comes from the Sanskrit
Da kann man ja-
word "mara," meaning they're called that. Yeah.
Oh, sie ist fertig, zum Glück. Das war viel zu viel. Ja, unbedingt. Wir haben sicher was verpasst.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs.
Chucky in einem Rennen schlagen. Das ist ja hier. Müsste das Rennen sein?
Hey, Chucky. Wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yay!
I win!
Rennt in den Baum. Sehr geil. Und hier etwas Brot nehmen vielleicht?
Hey, hands off!
Was? Wie können wir denn die Enten
I want to
füttern?
feed the duck. I what's in that basket?
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. No regard for personal property.
Nein, haben
And
wir
no
nicht.
respect for your elders.
Absolut
I have half
nicht.
a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Ja, wir haben gehört.
How rude.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Hm.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my
Super.
tongue.
Dann machen wir das doch so.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
Ja, aber
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
unbedingt, aber mit der Hand können wir es anfassen. Das ist nicht eklig. Vielleicht können wir die Enten da, die uns, unsere Fake-Eltern das uns nicht geben wollen, können wir probieren, die Ente mit...
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Was? Nein! Und hier gibt's noch Kleeblätter. Lesen wir zuerst mal das Schild.
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. As if.
Wo?
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them? I wonder where this path goes.
Geh schnell mal weg hier. Ich glaube, ich habe... Das ist ein vierblättriges Kleeblatt, genau. Und sie. Ja, nimm's doch. Yeah.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left? Darn.
Darn. Wir haben fast alles auf dieser Liste schon mal aufgeführt. Schwerkampf üben. Ich glaube, das muss man... Ups. Hier oben.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way. You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Sehr cool. Wir können doch probieren, diese abzulenken.
At
Warte-
home,
warte
I've got a
mal,
collection of
wenn wir
old
hierher
scurvy dog
gehen.
sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Also.
I wonder where this path goes.
Mit ein paar Sprechen.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Können wir mit ihr sie
That's a nice
ablenken?
tree.
I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond.
That's our bread.
Vielleicht
In
können
France,
wir...
They call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wie das geht. Ich bin jetzt gerade... Wir haben noch einen Brunnen, müssen
I'm
wir...
saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Also, dann... Nice.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Oh, fuck. Was war denn das? Also, vielleicht können wir es
I'm
jetzt...
saving this scurvy
Der will es
dog
dennoch
for
nicht
myself.
geben. Fuck. Da muss doch noch der
I once
Wunschbrunnen
had the
sein.
hiccups for 4 days straight.
Wir haben eine Münze.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Machen wir das doch.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what if...
Yes, you know.
Yes, well, not helps it. Yes, you
That was fun.
Aw, man. It wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Okay, dann haben wir das alles. Wir müssen...
Do you like to hunt for four-leaf clovers?
Yeah, I leave them where they are and take the extra leaves off. I want things to be even.
Warum weiß ich jetzt nicht mehr, wie ich an den Scurvy Dog komme? Kann ich da nochmal zurück? Das ist die andere Frage. Genau, kann ich. Dann kann ich hier rein.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Okay, das sind Sachen, die ich nicht will, dass da Mails aufpoppen, aber nun gut. Haben wir hier was Schönes drin?
Smells like grog.
Grog.
Let's not go back there again.
Die waren
We'll
ja
just
hier
get yelled
drin.
at. Exhibit removed. Aw.
Okay, hier haben wir alles.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Noch mehr ärgert. Ich glaube, wir haben hier alles. Wir haben alles genommen. Wollen die vielleicht die Ente füttern? Die Ente füttern, ja. Das ist das Letzte, was wir noch machen müssen. Wir brauchen das Brot. Wie machen wir jetzt das mit dem Brot? Können wir das...
I wonder where this path goes.
Ich kann ihn nicht dazu...
Have they done anything suspicious?
Very. I think they're trying to catch the duck.
What for?
Dinner?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Können wir denen das geben? Die wollen das nicht.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Die wollen das echt nicht. Und kann die das essen? Geil. Yeah, wir haben sie gefüttert. Aber ich muss schnell... muss schnell niesen. Ich glaube, ich habe alles gemacht. Ich wusste gar nicht mehr, dass das so richtig war. Und was hat sie jetzt? Eine Glücksente. Sehr geil. Dann können wir, glaube ich, hier das Ganze verlassen. Ah. Das ist ja unser Vater.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did. Big whoop.
Big whoop! Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asks me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Oh, geil. Nostalgie pur. ein freundlicher Ort, Teil 1.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him. LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Ist geil. Er hat Minispeer.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Ja,
Yes,
geil.
it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Ja, es ist eine Eule. Sehr geil. Auch die. Ich mag diesen Stil ja. Ich mag den Pixel-Style, aber ich mag auch diesen Stil hier. Viele haben sich ja daran schlecht getan, aber ich mag das Spiel.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
Tough on Toughness. Das müssen wir uns merken. She's tough on Toughness. Und hier ist das Schiff. Der Jack bläht bereits das Schiff. Du kannst an den Docks entlang schlendern. Gehen wir jetzt im Moment nicht, denn wir müssen ja unbedingt in die Scum Bar, die es immer noch gibt. Yay!
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Ja, die wollen nun nicht so mit
I'm
uns
here to talk to
reden.
the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back. In the back. Was ist denn das für ein Sammelkarten-Quizbuch?
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Yippie! Im hinteren Teil der Scum-Bar ist die Küche. Ja, das ist ein kleiner Sachen, die man noch machen kann für Achievements. Müssen wir... Oh, neue
Looks
Einrichtung.
like a circus act. Maybe.
Das sieht aus wie... Und das sind die unglaublich wichtigen Pirate Leaders?
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Sie schnitzt sogar.
I don't need you or your money. I
Okay.
can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Okay, jetzt haben wir ganz viele Sachen hier. Eine neue To-Do-Liste. Einen Haufen Geld aufwenden, um ein Okay, das geht nicht. Ein Schiff finden oder besorgen. Das Geheimnis von finden und die glorreichen Zeichen nochmals durchleben. Ja, unsere Options sind beschränkt. Aber wir gehen nochmal zurück in die Scumbar, weil ich glaube, dass wir hier...
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe. How have you been?
Fine.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Well, it's definitely a mop. Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mobs.
Honestly, I think I prefer to keep it that way. Active little guys, aren't they?
Nice.
Looks like a mugshot.
Können wir eigentlich hier noch raus? Ja, können wir. Eine Schnur.
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Nice. Eine
The plaque
Holzmöwe.
says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Oh, die liebe Möwe.
I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Hier ist alles ein bisschen beeindruckendes Zertifikat, können wir ja noch
It's
lesen.
amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Geil. Okay, hier ist ein Mob. Wir gehen raus und wir versuchen jetzt auf das Piratenschiff zu kommen. Werden wir ja sicher ganz
I better
easy.
get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. I better get cracking if I want to get to this.
Schön. Le Ship.
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Swabbing is one of my favorite things in the whole world. The restful, mindless repetition, the delicate scent of old soapy water, the proud satisfaction of a sparkling plank.
Okay. Save the strokes for the decks. The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck, nephew.
Oh, ballsy play, Andrew. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Ist da
I
was?
hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
So, ja, jetzt haben wir eine neue To-Do-Liste gefunden. Wir müssen irgendwie auf dieses Schiff kommen. Oh.
He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Interessant. Gehen wir doch den Rest von diesem kleinen Örtchen hier. Oh, Elaine!
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of lines to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh, dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
Bye.
Bye. The
problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine. the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
Catalina, auch wichtig, sich das zu merken.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Okay, wir nehmen das mit.
Kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyer.
Okay, geht nicht.
They're having a half-off sale.
Echter Voodoo, wir gehen pleite.
Going out of business? This place is an institution. The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Oops.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
Sehr schön. Kann ich diesen Frosch mitnehmen?
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
Ist viel besser.
Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Sehr schön. Und kann ich dieses Messer nehmen?
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Dann nehme ich das.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing.
Ja, sehr geil. Man kann nichts machen.
These terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or bread may damage
Verwendung mit Brot kann das Produkt beschädigen.
The product should not be used.
Ach,
The
super.
product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm,
Piraten.
clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault.
Aber es war einfach hier auf dem Tisch. Ist ja auch scheiße.
Responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future,
Geil.
throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a
Du kannst also zu nichts verwenden. Aber immerhin, wir haben, und das gab's ja auch noch, diese Statue früher.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
Genau. Glänzen, was ist
A
das?
crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game.
Nee, die brauchen wir nicht, genau. Richtig. Und hier, was ist denn da? Hey, es ist Valip's Maps and More.
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
Sehr geil.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Bye.
Also, und hier ein Monokel.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says Maps and More on the edge.
Thanks.
Sehr schön. Und das können wir noch nicht wissen, aber ich gehe zurück. Und es ist wieder eins drin. Yippie! Wir
They're like
nehmen...
glasses, only way less convenient.
Genau, wir
Better
nehmen
to
noch...
have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Sehr schön. Und ich glaube, die können wir auch beide zusammen...
If one monocle is good, two is better.
Genau, richtig. Gehen wir noch ein bisschen weiter die Stadt erkunden? Ist das die Zeit?
Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Geil.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret, too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Oh, schön. Was ist denn hier? Notiz.
The
Da
note
war der
says,
Laden.
Forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Hier, mit der können wir später reden. Oh, alte Erinnerungen. Hier, kann man diese Tür öffnen?
It seems to be stuck closed.
wie immer. Aber hier ist aber schön, dass es immerhin noch möglich ist, hier reinzugehen. Auch die Kirche sieht ziemlich kaputt
This is
aus.
where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Hier ist alles kaputt. Hier ist das Gefängnis.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take
Puddingabend.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Wir können hier mal das Schloss ansehen.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Jetzt haben wir ja das super
Watch your boots in
Doppelmonokel.
here, son. It's like a swamp.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Wir haben jetzt die Seriennummer aufgeschrieben, weil damit können wir vielleicht beim Schlosser Schlüssel machen. Wir können
How's
noch
your
mit
day
Stan
going?
reden hier.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People! People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. See you later.
Yep.
So, jetzt haben wir ein paar Informationen bekommen hier. Und hier ist der Schlüsselladen. Gehen wir sie doch mal besuchen.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi.
Hier gebe ich ihr mal das. Vielleicht kann sie einen Schlüssel
Can you
rausmachen.
make me a key from this serial number?
Sure, good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Die Cookies hier, glaube ich, kann ich noch nicht nehmen. Und im Moment, wir sprechen später. Wir kommen sowieso wieder hier zurück und wir können mit ihr dann später sprechen. Gehen wir nochmal zurück ins Gefängnis und versuchen mal.
Hey, kid.
Wir haben den Schlüssel und wir versuchen das mal hier aufzuschließen.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
Das ist cool, das haben wir bereits gemacht. Und hier können wir in die Mansion der Gouverneurin gehen. Das ist auch geil, wie die hier thront.
Carla.
Die Schwertmeisterin und jetzt Gouverneurin Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is. But there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine can handle it. She doesn't need me.
I don't doubt that. But it isn't about what she does or doesn't need. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Yippie, wir haben einen Plüschhund.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Okay, das ist alles dasselbe. Wir können hier Schatzkarten, Kampfstrategien von Dummen, die nicht enden wollte, von der dummen Madison. Ich glaube, die können wir dann später nehmen. Und hier gibt es zum Glück jetzt, anders als in den früheren Teilen, auch einen kleinen Also, jetzt können wir die ganze Insel, hier waren wir überall schon. Hier ist die Werft und der Wald. Genau, da gibt es ja auch noch. Gehen wir mal zum Werft, weil Stan hat ja gesagt, wegen der...
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Was ist das für ein Zettel?
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Können wir leider nicht nehmen. Wir können noch gucken, ob es andere Sachen hier... Eine seltsame Masse, was ist das?
It's a dried up old sea sponge.
Ein Eimer?
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Wollen wir diesen Rosteimer
Stan
nehmen?
used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Das ist alles verrostet. Leider können wir hier nichts machen. Hier ist der Weg. Genau, wir gehen zur Schwertmeisterins Hütte. Wir lesen mal das
Warning.
Schild.
The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Genau, das können wir später machen. Aber hier gehen wir doch zuerst mal... Oh, was ist das?
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days.
Nein, scheiße. Gehen wir mal das Museum besuchen.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Ja, dann machen wir das doch mal. Das ist ein Haufen Schlacke.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug.
Ah,
it
das
was
ist der
melted by some kind of acid.
Grogkrug.
It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Was ist das hier? Ah, das ist doch die Teil von Monkey Island.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells
Ja,
it.
klar.
Just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Das ist die... Ah ja, krass.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Und was ist denn hier drin?
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
Hier...
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Und hier...
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Vielleicht können wir einen Schlüssel machen, wenn wir... Plüschtier haben wir. Wenn wir hier das mal lesen.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Genau. Das ist immer gut. Und das kennen wir doch auch noch.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Und hier?
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Hier gibt's noch viel mehr zu sehen, aber wir wollen zuerst uns mal hinten hier... Papageienfutter, die Cracker-Mischung.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
Nehmen wir mit. Denn vielleicht können wir einen Papagei ablenken. Wir gehen zuerst mal raus hier und gucken uns diese Papageienmischung
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Jetzt haben wir ein paar Optionen. Wir gehen zurück in die untere Straße. Genau. Was ist denn hier auf diesem Schild? Das habe ich noch gar nicht gesehen.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
Novelty Store, genau. Sehr schön. Weil wir müssen ja den Koch noch fragen nach... da ist Cobb.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Cool.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Ja, Loom.
I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it.
Yeah,
I'm
shit.
more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy
Geil.
storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
So, wir müssen hier in die Küche. Dann müssen wir mit ihm reden.
What was that you were trying to tell me about mops before?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Ja, klar.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Ich brauch doch von dem...
Stay away from my mop.
Kann ich ihn nicht ablenken? Wie kann ich ihn ablenken, damit... ich weiß es gar nicht mehr. Mit dem Koch sprechen? Vielleicht kann ich ihn ablenken. Okay.
I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Also ich muss zuerst zum Wally gehen, glaube ich. Weil das ist schon die richtige Art. Wally sollte das wissen. Genau.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Okay. Bye. Das ist gut zu wissen. Und wenn ich schon hier bin, kann ich doch einen Schlüssel...
Hi there.
Hiya.
Kann ich einen Schlüssel, Seriennummer? Das ist die Seriennummer für den anderen.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Cool, dann haben wir diesen Schlüssel und wir können ihr jetzt die Cracker-Mischung geben, damit wir diese Cracker haben.
I see you have a parrot and only a few crackers. Would you like some cracker mix?
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Sehr gut. Haben wir auch das geklärt. Wir müssen nochmal zurück in die Küche und versuchen uns versuchen das Ganze hier. Vielleicht können wir jetzt ihn ablenken. Oh, da ist jemand anderes. Ja, genau. Okay, weil da ist jemand draußen. Muss ich zuerst mit dem sprechen? Ich weiß genau.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Ja, okay, cool. Weil ich glaube, so kann ich ihn ablenken.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
See the hat. Oh.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Also, ich kann noch nicht das machen, aber ich habe dafür eine neue
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Was ist jetzt der schnellste Weg? Ich würde mal sagen, der schnellste Weg ist wahrscheinlich hier oben entlang. Dann gehen wir zum Haus der Gouverneurin. Und wir müssen jetzt unbedingt... Ich hoffe, ich habe alle weil Buch der Schatzkarten, Zutaten von... Was ist das?
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Ja, wir haben den Entschuldigungsfrosch jetzt. Wir schreiben doch mal...
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Das sollte richtig sein. Shit. Ist es... das steht ja auf dem Plakat. Jetzt habe ich schon vergessen.
I admire that you are hard on softness.
Santa Catalina, das
As
stimmt.
shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology.
Was ist das letzte? Eines dieser.
I promise to do better in the future.
Ich gehe schnell das lesen. Das steht nämlich hier. Nee, das steht hier. Ob ich das Richtige geschrieben habe? Hier.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
Tough on toughness. Tough on toughness. Santa Catalina steht hier. Habe ich alles. Schnell, schnell, schnell. Tough on toughness.
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Tough on Toughness.
I realize that you are tough on toughness. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
Okay, gucken wir mal, ob sie diese Entschuldigung annimmt. Geben wir ihr den Froschi.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book, and I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something
Geil, ich hab's zum ersten Mal
right.
richtig gemacht. Sehr geil. Okay, dann nehmen wir das Buch.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Nehmen
Can
wir
I
das?
borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Okay, geil. Geilo, Mat. Dann können wir auf jeden Fall hier weitermachen. Also geben wir ihm das Buch.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
Sehr gut, da ist er abgelenkt. Jetzt kann ich einen Schnipsel vom Holzstiel nehmen. Yes. Denn jetzt kann ich das Wally geben, damit er mir eine Karte macht. Ja, scheiße, das wollte ich nicht. Oh, ist da noch eine Karte? Nee, ist es nicht. So, mein lieber Wally, die Karte musst du mir jetzt unbedingt geben. So, Holzschnipsel dem lieben Wally geben.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Boah, nur 10 Minuten.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Geilomat. Dann wäre das an der
try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
So. Wir müssen in den Wald und auf die unheimliche Lichtung gehen. Und mit der Karte sollte das ist hier genau nicht Museum, sondern im Wald. Genau, Wald. Gehen wir hier in den dunklen Wald. So, jetzt schauen wir uns das Buch, die Karte. Hallo? Also, wir sind hier. Also hier sind Blau, Pilz. Blau, Pilz. Blau, Pilz. Da sind diese blauen. Wir müssen hier entlang. Blau. Und die Pilze sind hier. Okay. Also. Blau, Pilz. Zweimal Pilz. Hier. Ich glaube, jetzt ist Pilz, fleischfressend, blau. Fleischfressend, blau. nochmal gucken. Fleischfressend blau. Fleischfressend blau. Okay. Fleischfressend und blau. Und jetzt sollte ich da sein. Yes! Gefunden. Schön. Oh, niedlich. Ein winziges Reh.
It's like there's a welcoming committee.
Die allliebenden Baum. Und oh, ganz kleine Igel. Niedliche.
Mind your mama, little prickly kids.
Yay. Fröhliches
Hey,
Eichhörnchen.
little fella.
Und das ist der Baum, genau. Der ominöse
The
Mobbaum.
distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
So, jetzt muss ich mir nur einen Mob machen. Stunden später wollte ich nur einen Ast. Okay. Oh Gott. Arme. Oh nein. Okay. Scheiße. Was hat Guybrush gemacht? Oh nein. Und warum brennt es? Oh nein, alle weinen. Oh. Oh. Den stumpf betrachten.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals.
Ja, so
It's what
gut.
nature is for.
Oh nein, so traurig.
I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish.
Scheiße. Scheiße.
Hey, little dear.
Ja, die sind... Oh, so traurig. Zitternde
It's
Vögel.
probably time for them to fly south.
Ja, klar. So
I'll take a shortcut back.
viele Stunden später hat sich sicher 100-mal verlaufen. Okay. Nice. Aber wir haben ja noch was hier, wenn wir schon hier sind. Wir haben den Schlüssel und wir müssen das
Oh, I used to
Alarmsystem...
love these when I was 6.
müssen das Alarmsystem ausschalten hier. Cracky. Jetzt können wir doch mit dem Schlüssel...
It doesn't fit.
Was? Da muss es diese sein. Ja, genau. Scheiße. La la la. In der Villa.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Okay. Wir haben Mob. Wir gehen zuerst mal zu den Docks. Mob also ist noch nicht fertig. Können wir das zusammen
I
machen?
made him up.
Das ist so geil. So ein geiler Mob. Nee. Nee, ich gehe zur lieben Mojo. Vielleicht kann sie mir helfen.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. that it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Darker? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Will I succeed?
Achievement depends mostly on the definition of success.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Classic and subtle. Like me. But I don't need to be wearing this right now.
Ich glaube, ich muss das ihr geben.
What do you make of this eye patch?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing, a particular charm of great power. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. Let's see what I can do.
Okay, jetzt haben wir eine neue Aufgabe bekommen. Wir müssen garantiert zuerst mal zurück in das Museum, weil vielleicht ist ja da die Lösung dafür. Mal gucken, was jetzt passiert ist, da ich ja das Zeug geklaut habe.
Oh, hi. I've got some bad news. Someone stole John Laney's eye patch.
No. Some people have no respect for private property.
It must have happened right after you left. Did you see anyone on your way out?
Not a soul.
Ist da drin was? Da ist nix. Weil, wenn ich mich noch...
Crossword?
No, as a matter of fact. I'm working on acquisition leads. The museum hasn't got a centerpiece now because someone walked away with my eye patch. I'm not sure how they got past the guard parrot. but rest assured I'll be beefing up security immediately.
Good idea.
Ich glaube, wenn
Is
ich
this
jetzt...
a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate
Meat Hook.
Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Genau, Meat Hook kennen wir noch. Wenn ich jetzt zurückgehe, hat er es noch nicht gemacht. A Thousand Needles. Wir haben einen Mob. Wir haben eine Schnur entwirren.
It's hopeless.
It's hopeless, genau. Die brauchen wir nicht mehr. Wir haben diese hier, meine To-Do-Quizbuch, neuen Hinweis. Wir lesen mal die.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Weiß jetzt gerade nicht mehr, ob ich hier hin muss. Das Buch braucht ihr immer noch. John Laney. Bringt mir das was? Die endlose Geschichte, die nicht enden wollte. Vielleicht finde ich hier was.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Kann sie mir noch was sagen?
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm
hat
busy
sie
these days.
nicht in diesem Sinne.
Governor stuff.
Wir müssen ja immer noch... Wir müssen die Magie